Lately, you're never on my mind. I'm trying hard to find a way to tell myself it's fine.
Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I need to speak a little quieter because my kids are asleep or trying to fall asleep, so I actually might need to interrupt this video, but let's see what I can get. Okay, I decided to turn off my candle because it was being funny and making noises, and so let me just recap what I just said, just in case the audio isn't good. I changed my method from bullet journaling to the hobo weeks and the techo A6 because I needed a dated planner. So the weeks is that for me to keep me organized, and then I also wanted a dated creative journaling situation to keep me accountable, because this is something I fell in love with when I first started journaling, is like collecting my memories at the end of the day, but also journaling when I need in the morning or when things are happening or I'm feeling quite, I don't know, lost, I guess. The daily pages offer a lot of space for writing in the morning, and I love that I doodle more because I'm using this. I collage. I did a monthly collage page for every month, monthly for every month. I guess that's kind of weird, but I've been putting more photos, and that's why this is getting chunkier. But see, I do a monthly collage, and I would like for this to be more themed, but it hasn't been that much. But I love my pretty collages, and yeah, just cool to do this. Yeah, I do love my collages, like decorating. This is actually perfect with a color month. Yeah, May is a pretty one too. So yeah, the hobo cousin gave me the accountability for journaling and for being more creative with my art, and the weeks is where I keep myself organized, and I haven't found a perfect method, so the way I use it is very simple. So I think this video will be rather short, but I use appointments and events right here. I used to kind of draw a line like this, but I stopped doing that because I was not using the space, so why do that? Sometimes I write what I want to focus on for that day for my business, my small shop. Other times I write like my reels that I want to post, or sometimes I just jot down if I'm working or not that day. I have a part-time job. I'm a pharmacist, and so I don't need this at my day job. I just need to know that I'm working, so I don't plan appointments or tasks for my small business. And I like to decorate sometimes, mainly if the week is not getting that full, but I try to keep this as minimal as possible. Like you can see that these weeks there's a lot going on. Sometimes I brainstorm ideas. Like this was the first time I brainstormed the idea for doing this video series. And yeah, sometimes I mess up. Like here I painted this weird color and I wrote "no school" in a funny hand lettering, and I didn't do much with it. I try not to do a lot here in terms of stickers and deco because I want this to be functional. However, that being said, sometimes it's looking kind of funky and I try to add some decor. I definitely played a lot with how I use my hobo weeks. This is not a one set and done method for me. It was my first year using it, so there's a lot here. There's a lot of different things that I did with it. For example, here I went on vacation and this was the only thing I brought. After having kids, I guess you pack lighter. At least I do. So here, instead of planning, which I kind of did because this week was half work, half traveling, but I did a daily recap of what was going on, and then a weekly description of what we did or how I felt. and this was really nice. I pre-decorated the pages, and I love this one so much. Yeah, because it's kind of matching. So let me show you. In the beginning of the year I was doing the opposite, so appointments here, and if I was working would be here. And I was also trying to separate the home to-dos here on the left hand side, for example grocery sticker, or if something happened at home. Not okay, oops, I don't know what happened there. But I tried to have this column before home stuff and then this one for the business. That was actually, I think, my best use of the left page. And then on here I would do just a weekly to-do list, and this is like the master list for what I wanted to accomplish that week, and that worked really well. You can see that some weeks like it's full on ideas, and yeah. What I also struggled with in the beginning was finding my favorite pen for the Hobonichi, and this ended up being the one. So I used a Micron 005 on my weeks, and then on my cousin, and you can see I played around with a few. I used to love blue ink, but now I can't stand it. So you can see here I played around with a few different pens, and then I magically found the one which is from Daiso, and I don't think there's a brand, it's just a cutie that I randomly got because it's cute and it matched the color of my cover, which is this one. Just because we had our second boy this year, and I chose this cover to be more playful and childlike. And so yeah, one other thing, and I'm sorry that this is kind of disorganized, what I did was a daily reminder of what happened, or a memory that I wanted to remember, like something funny my son said, or something just remarkable. Sometimes I just put a sticker, because sometimes I could go a week without writing on it, and then it was hard to catch up. I would have, what I do when that happens is I check my pictures on my phone, and yeah. Here I let myself use stickers just because I like the look of it, but I even sometimes add them after, and I really love the doodle idea. I might do that for next year because I won't be using the hobo cousin for the same purpose as this year, at least not so much to journal about memories from the family or anything. So I'm curious to see if I'll be doing more doodles on here like I did last February, because the memories on the monthly spreads kind of match what I then develop more. Or oh, here's a painting. Here's an example. I do love the looks of, this is gouache on this, and I do have to still go back and put some photos that I just wrote on there. Photo. Oops, photo. Oh wow. And more photos. Okay, so anyways, as I was saying, the monthly purpose matches the rest of the dailies, and that is because it just happened, it made sense, and I love it this way. But next year I will be using something else, so that kind of leads me to showing you this insert from my traveler's notebook. And I finally gave this a try because I fell in love absolutely with this type of journaling. And so what I do is that I decorate on Sunday night, I decorate the following week, and then I just write a small couple sentences maybe about what happened that day. And I love the way they look. Oh my gosh, they look so cute. This week was an absolute chaos, so I just wrote like I mean, just stickers that represented what I did, honestly. And then me and my mom went to a nice cafe and they happened to give me this postcard with the receipt, so I was like, oh, this is perfect. But yeah, I love the way these pages look so much. And I will be doing this for my main memory keeper, both because I don't have time to memory keep every day for like a long format, so this gives me the perfect excuse to just keep it simple. And the thing I write here the most is like, I had a nice cup of coffee, or my son said this, my youngest did this, he rolled over, or we started going on walks more, we had a nice time having dinner with friends, something like that, just so that I remember what happened that day. And this is also allowing me to be creative with my journaling, and because I decorate the pages, I know I will write on them, so it's kind of a win-win situation. Here you can see that I still have to go back here and fill this, but we are already like full on Christmas. I'm super excited about this. Right now I'm putting in the dates, but I have my 2023 inserts already ready for next year. But I'll share more on my system for 2023. This is more kind of to let you know, like a segue into that. But yeah, 2022 was really nice. I really enjoyed using my Hobonichis. It was the first year that I did. So my plans for next year with this Hobonichi cousin is to have the collages and the paintings more frequent, and then whenever I need to kind of just like empty my head, I also can do it here. So it will be an interesting shift into just free journaling, collaging, rather than writing down what happened that day. Yeah, I think I'm kind of repeating myself, but just as a concluding this video was the lessons that I got from my Hobonichis was not to be afraid to ruin them, because as you can see here, I was a little bit lost as to what pen to use or how to use this space, and I just didn't stop. So in January I wrote, but in February I tried the doodles, and then in March I went back to writing, and that's fine. That's totally fine with me. Then on some days I wrote my memories, some days I journaled because I needed to vent, and some days I did some funny doodles that were not even related to that day, and some other days I painted. So I think this book has kept me sane, to be honest. And I will have a full flip of this book by the end of the year. I hope this doesn't give you a headache. I was turning the pages quite often, but yeah, I mean, this was my first time using Hobonichi, and I'm super proud that I actually am going to finish both books. I never gave up on them. I never felt like they were not working. So yay me, I'm super proud of myself. It worked that I used the daily planners to keep me on track. So yeah, if you are thinking about getting these products and you need accountability, I would really go for it. Just go for it. And the products are beautiful. The quality, oh my gosh, it is everything that everyone is saying about them. I really love them. And I need to clean this because I think this is from the candle. Anyways, I hope you guys had a good one. And let me know down below in the comments if you used your Hobonichi products in a similar way. I would love to know, because I just love to know how people use them, and also I kind of need ideas next year because I overbought. So yeah, there's that. Stay tuned for my next video of this 12-day advent calendar, which will be all about let me actually check my notes. I don't want to. It will be all about my 2023 lineup and how I am feeling about it. Ooh, there will be a lot to say. Next video will be chunky, so yeah, get ready. Alright guys, bye.
Little